Well, to answer that question, I guess it would somewhat depend on the music I'm listening to. And more often, it's really about the music that I'm creating versus the music I listen to. Listening to music for me is something that actually is, it's more of a luxury now. I don't really get to do it as much as I'd like. I mean, my dad was a mechanic growing up, so we always had cars, but they were, you know, beaters. You know, they didn't work all the time. And you know, there's the fable about shoe repairmen. You know, his kids don't really have great shoes. So it's the same thing with me. I make a lot of music, so I don't end up having a lot of time to listen to music, which is unfortunate. I wish my job was reading or something like that, or writing, because then I could listen to music all day long. So when I create music, or I'm about to create music, or I'm in the process or finishing up some music that I'm creating, I often, historically, my whole career, have seen things. And I don't mean I'm seeing visions, I'm just saying I'm playing back a movie in my own head, or I'm seeing a vibe, and that helps me feed into lyrical direction if it is a lyrical based song. It helps me search for the right sounds to fit that scene that I'm seeing in my head. You know, in the 80s and 90s, it was a lot of like cyberpunk and dystopian future kind of stuff, and that was what inspired a lot of the industrial music that I made at the time. And it kind of goes all the way down the line. So I do see things. Some of the things that I see you can find in some of the things I released, like the Black Star novel that correlated to my Wish Upon a Black Star album, or the Traveler comic book that correlated with my End of an Empire album. So there are stories and visuals a lot of times attached to my albums, because I do see a lot of things when I'm making these songs.